Hey, Kev in Hartlepool. You wanted to know if I prefer working with real people in real settings or doing stuff like 300. And that's a tough one to answer because 300 is probably my biggest achievement in terms of the size and how it turned out and how it surprised me. And that was incredible, and it was great to work on those sets with so many people doing all that action. But typically, I would say it's more like in this movie, Law Abiding Citizen, to actually be there in the actual sets, the surroundings, the locations that are physically around you with real people, because it's generally a more gratifying experience because you can come more from the soul and just be a part of it. But then again, 300 is more challenging because you have to create this more vivid world in your head, because really we just have 4 green walls and everything else you had to kind of create. Okay.
Cool.
See. Malk in New Cross, you're asking, would I ever be a vigilante if I was, how did you say it, if I was a victim of a terrible injustice? And yes, I think I would. It's easy for me to sit here and say, no, I would go, I would abide by the law. But I don't know if I would if something really horrific happened and it was caused by pure malice by another person and it was to someone around me like my family or somebody that I loved. Then there is a long way I think I would go to make that person suffer and to avenge what had happened. But I would hope that the law would be there to protect me in some way. But even in that, I think it's, when you imagine these situations, then it definitely evokes a huge amount of anger and craziness inside you. I'd cut people up. I'd stab their eyes out with pencils.